All right, everybody, live from Las Vegas. It is the Marijuana Happy Hour, the happiest hour on the radio. We are broadcasting around the universe and to our friends, the aliens. Hey, Greg, what's up? Hope you guys can still get internet on your way back to Zegdorf, on your way to Malmachia. Zegdorf is the place where they refuel. I know. So we're tonight is the season 17 preview. So we're going to talk about season 17. We have our new recording setup. We have our new broadcasting partners. And we have the assassin coming in. We have an assassin coming in. Those of you who heard the beginning song, it was Body Bags. Now we got something very cool. The new website domain name will be revealed tomorrow evening on the show, the Triple XX show. The new MHH lineup will be released. We got exciting things. The YouTube channel kicks off tonight. So on our new website, we got a guy working on it right now, and it's fucking looking tits. And we have some merchandise. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are selling podcast body bags. Yes. All the podcasts that we tag and take down, we'll put their name on it. We got the cool little logo. Whose are these podcasts? RIP 8/16, 2013 or 23. I don't know what year it is, man. I'm crazy. I don't know. We got they're very cool. They're like a leather zippable body bag. Inside will be a grinder, a glass pipe, and of course a push rod. And then a place to keep your cash. And just overall, it's a body bag to keep your stuff. And the first one's going out with the Who Are These Podcasts logo on them because they're our first victim. And then as we body bag each podcast, we're going to hang it up on the wall. So it's pretty cool. We got one body bag on the wall right now of the Who Are These Podcasts. We're going to get to that a little bit. I can't believe that these guys would actually go on and try to uh, discredit my program. I think it's absolutely insane what's going on. Absolutely insane. It is the most honky, geeky podcast I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what's going on here. Did we lose connection? Okay. So we got a new recording set up tonight, and no more phone calls. You guys will actually be able to we'll send out the link. You guys can pop on the show whenever you want, but not tonight. The show is really, really gearing up to go live on YouTube. We're going to be live on Rumble, and we're going to be live everywhere. Now, those of you listening tonight on the Blog Talk Radio Network, this is a replay. We will continue to do shows on Blog Talk Radio as forever. So episode up. I don't know. I don't know if my co-host is. Yeah, there we go. Finally, crazy. And who else? We're bringing in an assassin. Like I said, it's going to be insane. Now, guys, you should have folded when you did because we didn't have the assassin, but now the assassin is here. Hopefully, we have audio. Let's invite you to the stream. This is a stream now, no longer a podcast. It's a stream. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh my God, your voice sounds amazing tonight. Oh my God.
Well, thank you.
We're going to run into some problems
Why is that?
because like they couldn't hear how like deep and sexy your voice is until tonight. Like it's kind of been hidden in the AM radio static for all this time. I think guys are going to whip out their dicks and start whacking because I already am. Just when you said hi, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how sultry your voice is.
It's been a long time since we've done a good broadcast, and
I know it's funny.
been a long time. Cheap equipment.
It's funny how everybody caught us with our pants down.
They sure did, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did. They really gave us a beating.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here now.
Yes.
You know, the weird thing is this is going to be a quick, sweet show tonight. It's a test show. We're going to see how it sounds. Season 17 starts tomorrow, and we'll continue. But this is a preview. What's going to be coming? I'm so nervous. I'm so excited.
You're getting me excited.
All the things that we have coming up are insane. We can't even get to it tonight. But we're going to go. We got about 25 minutes, so we're going to get as much as we can in tonight. And like I said, I told everybody. I says I held everybody back. We weren't going to take anybody down. We weren't going to get personal. We weren't going to hand folders over. But last night I held a folder over to an assassin, and now the assassin is here.
I'm very, very confused. Who the fuck is that guy? And why did he come starting shit with you? That was like kindergarten, elementary school bullshit that I listened to. That was horrible.
It is horrible.
First of all, you went back 9 years to critique a show. Really? That was 9 years ago.
9 years. I know.
You tell your listeners how bad Johnny Cush's show is? Um, because you went back 9 years ago and listened to a fucking promo? Okay, Beaver. Um,
What I want to know though is like for the last 2 days, me and you have been searching the internet for that video.
yeah.
It doesn't exist. I don't know where he got it. You know where he got it? Because he downloaded it 9 years ago and we threw him off the fucking show.
We threw a lot of people off the show. He didn't make an impact then. I
Well,
doubt he makes an impact now.
let me play you just a little bit of audio, okay?
Please do.
Of this guy, okay? They're making fun of me the other day. There's another episode. We'll get into that. We have an ability now.
Yeah. Another episode?
No, not only there was one on Sunday that they came in and specially did to tell everybody that they didn't get taken down and we're still bright. They had to come on and do a special episode to tell everybody, hey, no, we're still on. We're still on.
Come now.
They did. They had to come on and do an episode. So they did a special episode on me. All they did, they went to their house specially and did just me on Sunday. They did like a 12-minute segment. I'm like, okay. Saying that they didn't lose the war and that the show's not canceled and their show in Detroit is not canceled. Their live show. So not only that, so today somebody sends me, they talked about me again today. Today on their show, they're talking about me again. And there's clips of them and on the shows I wasn't even on, and they're mentioning my name now on every show.
What's his fucking problem with you? Why did you kick him off the show? Because he's an idiot? I mean, that's apparent, but...
Well, let me just play a little bit of this guy, and you're going to get chills when you hear his voice, and you're going to remember exactly who this guy was. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Let's play this real quick.
I'm going to play this just because it just came out, and now's my chance to play it. Chad Zumock is going off about DabbleCon, February 3rd and 4th, WATPlive.com.
We have a lot of dead air right now.
Now, the problem with our friend Chad, someone posted this in
I
subreddit.
do not like dead air.
And that's why I'm playing.
At all. We're about to play a video clip unless the video clip's playing and I cannot hear it.
That's weird. Yeah, I just played it. Maybe it's not working correctly. So maybe we have some work to do on that. So we'll work on that later.
We're newbies here. We've tested out quite a few platforms. Each and every's different. Please don't hold that against us and our broadcasting skills tonight.
So here's the dilemma I have about this gentleman. And
okay.
The weirdest thing about this guy is I know who he is. Do you remember the Colonel?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you remember that prick that used to call in and harass the Colonel every night?
Yes.
It's that motherfucker.
Get the fuck out.
I know you watched a couple of the clips I sent over. Now, is the voice kind of clicking with you?
Yes.
So he's on there screaming. I'll just give you an update of what happened today. He's on there screaming, I've never heard of this guy before. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him.
You apparently know a lot if you got a clip from 9 years ago that's not even available now. I mean, come on.
How else would you find a 9-year-old clip that's missing from the internet? If you didn't know the show 9 years ago?
Oh,
and that's right when the Colonel had to leave because of him.
Yes. He got so sick of it. This is so stupid. I mean, why is this guy coming after you? I mean, he just one day says, I'm gonna go after Johnny Cush. I mean,
It's insane. It's insane.
because you kicked him off the fucking show. I mean, I'm just I'm disturbed with his behavior. I mean, I kind of checked it out a little bit. I mean, is there a show about making fun of other shows and attacking other shows? Is that for not having content or something? Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, here's what happens is when you have no talent, you have no imagination, you have absolutely just, you're just a guy who wants attention because let's face it, look at the guy.
The beaver, he's got, you see the fucking teeth?
Yeah, he looks like Bucky's, the logo from the Bucky's logo.
And who was fucking Corey Hart? I mean, with the sunglasses. If you're going to do a video podcast, take off your sunglasses. That was ridiculous.
Well, actually, that guy is blind.
Oh, is he really?
That's great. That's great. That's great. I think his name is Blind Mike.
Oh, fuck. And Stuttering John?
Stuttering John, all I do is this guy has spent the last 2 years. What he does is he watches Stuttering John's podcast, and Stuttering John goes and does like, I don't know, 3-4 hours a day.
Cool.
So if anybody does 3 to 4 hours a day, I don't care who it is. If Howard Stern did 3-4 hours a day, I can go through and pull anything out of his show and go, look at how stupid this guy is. This guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
See, this is what is bothering me is he's going around and he's listening and critiquing other shows for not having content when he has no content.
Nothing.
You want content by critiquing other shows, but you're nothing to even compare to. This stupid.
And
Who
here's
does that?
Here's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Opie and Anthony came up with Jocktober. And what they would do is they would play all these stupid little morning shows clips because they're all the same, beer and hot wings. Because let's face it. The Zoo Crew. Yes.
That was now.
Who was the other two weirdos? Mike and Dave or Dave and Tom or whatever.
Bob and Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Man,
so they put Man Cow up and they'd make fun of Man Cow's show and it was funny. It was great, but they'd only did it in October. Okay. They do it, a couple of times in October and they'd called it Jocktober because them guys used to do 8 hours a day on the radio. They did 4 hours, 4 hours terrestrial. They walk over and they do the Sirius show.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fucking hilarious. It was great. Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden, this fucking beady-eyed, club-footed, haircut from cost cutters, fucking glasses from fucking where do you get the 2 pairs for $69?
I don't know.
Glasses. Fucking Lens Crafters or wherever the fuck you go for the cheap glasses.
Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree. Yeah, he's got this Dollar Tree readers. So not only does this fucking piece of shit not have 1 minute of content.
Not a second.
Not 1 second.
Audacity.
He has people. And then
funny about it.
And then you know what he did?
Oh, please tell me.
He did it to Opie, the guy who originated the thing. He fucked with Opie.
Shut your fucking mouth. Opie tore him up, didn't he?
Let's talk about Opie just for a second, because that's a trigger word for Mr. Carl. Let's talk about Opie.
Oh, are you one of those? Are you triggered easily?
He's really triggered by Opie, and he's super homophobic. He's super homophobic.
Don't like the fucking flaming faggots?
Well, I asked him.
My cousin.
I asked him if he wanted to, before the show, I'd offer my penis for him to suck off, and he blocked me.
How is your penis healing?
It is 100% perfect, ready to go.
Yummy. Great. Continue.
So here's what happens to Opie. All right. Opie gets fired for fucking around with Howard Stern. He literally broke into Howard Stern's office and took some videos.
Really?
It got to the point where he had to wait to get into the studio before Howard Stern would go by. So you'd have to sit behind a glass door with a security guard in front of it and wait for Howard Stern to walk by and go into the studio. So every morning he'd sit out with his camera in front of that glass thing and go, "Good morning."
I don't like Stern.
So needless to say, Stern got him fired for the final time. So then he goes out and gets these guys. He gets this Carl Ruiz guy who is a guy on the, what do you call it? The cooking network. He does the shopping games and the
home shopping network or something.
Yeah, this guy's like a chef. He's Guy Fieri's best friend. So he hires him, and then he hires this redneck comedian guy, and they start doing the show. The show is fucking at radio heights you've never heard before. The best ever. The Carl Ruiz was the funniest, coolest guy ever. Mm-hmm. And Vic Hanley, the other redneck guy, he was the he was a funny fucking Southern guy from Alabama. You know what I mean?
I do.
And Carl died. Carl dropped dead.
Oh.
And Vic Henley, 2 months later, drops dead.
Seriously, really dropped dead?
Seriously, both these guys died. Both of his co-hosts died.
Oh my God.
So the guy right now, he goes on his Facebook page. Mm-hmm. He's trying to rebuild his career. I know where he's at because I'm there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go basic. You just want to get the love for the radio going again before you can spend all this time and energy and money and everything.
Exactly.
And so, you know, admittedly, Opie's show started out a little rocky. It's just a guy doing a Facebook thing, but it's getting better and better every day.
Oh,
but they had the balls to rip that guy's show after two of his best friends are dead.
They had the balls to rip him when they're ripping him off on his original content that he had because they have no content.
Mm-hmm. That's what it boils down to.
They really just need to find another job. Do something else because this is not going to work for you.
No, Carl, it's over. Yeah.
You fucked with the wrong two people. We weren't bothering nobody. We were minding our own business. Getting a show started, you know, feeling out equipment. You fucked up, my friend.
And you think it'd be funny. I don't know how many times he looks at those tiny little ears of his. He's like a rat. He looks like a rat.
I sat to watch it and I couldn't really focus on what was coming out of his mouth because I was the teeth. All I saw was teeth.
His snaggletooth.
Look at fucking Bieber. Gnawing on wood. You mean gnawing on some wood?
So do you actually think a guy like that is capable? This is so fun. This is like the beginning of the new era of podcasting.
It is a new era. It's going to be a great era.
And the people that follow this guy, okay, for once, I haven't had one woman. Not one woman has criticized me. Not one.
Fantastic.
You know why? I think one woman listens to that podcast, and I think it's that guy's wife.
It was so. I tried, and I got busy doing other things, like it was like a commercial in the background, and I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? I'm like, oh yeah, you just lose interest. It's you just don't have any content. Give it up. It's just not good.
And the funny thing is he doesn't realize that these last 2 weeks I've done nothing but job out for him. I've done nothing but look like an idiot. I've done nothing more than just talk the weirdest shit on the. I gave him so much fucking content. I mean, look at the show. The weird thing is
I was dying laughing.
The funny thing,
they believed it.
Everything that he said he bought, I jobbed out for him. I literally just sat on the mat and I said, come on, guys, here you go. Here's the content. Come kick me. Please, come on. Let's go.
In the beginning, when I first started listening to it, I was laughing so hard I had fucking tears in my eyes. I was like, really?
It's great. And, like I said, it's the highest rated WATP in the history of WATP.
Well, it's because all your listeners go over there and, they're listening. We have a huge, huge following, Mr. Hamburger. What the fuck kind of name is Hamburger? Dude, beaver teeth and fucking hamburger. I can't handle it. It's too much on this beautiful full moon.
Yeah, I mean, here's where I'm keeping it classy so far. Okay, I'm not saying anything about the guy's wife. I never will. All right, I respect your family members. I'm not gonna
unless she decides to fucking stick her shit into it. Then you're gonna be a free for all, sweetheart. I would sit back.
Yeah, as long as she
on and make a sandwich.
As long as she doesn't say anything, she'll be fine. I'm not going to bring your wife in. I mean, there's 1,000 things I could say.
Absolutely.
Honestly, but I'm not going to. I'm not taking that kind of low road.
50 different things that already went through my mind last night on her. So let's just sit down.
Yeah, I mean, the information we have is we're going to keep it classy, guys. All right, we are. All right, we're going to keep it fair. We're not going to go the low road. We're going to do it with class. And how we're going to do it is 3 months from now, when our show goes up on Wednesday, and there's 300,000 people that are watching it, and your show goes up on Wednesday, and there's 10,000 people watching it. Guess what? We win. Guess what? We sell WATP body bags, and they're so cute. These body bags are so cute. They're like 6 inches long, and they got a little zip on them. And inside, we're going to have Carl's head. We're going to have a picture of, literally, I'm getting a guy make a plastic head of Carl. So when you open it up, you're going to see Carl's face. And then inside, there'll be a pipe and a grinder and a stash box.
Yes.
And Carl's head.
Carl's head. We use it for Halloween decoration.
I think if we have enough money, maybe we could just make the pipe out of Carl's head. So every time you load a bowl, you'd be smoking out of Carl's goatee.
It's funny.
So yeah, Carl.
You silly boy.
You silly boy. And let's not limit it to Carl. We got one other guy too that we need to say something before we leave tonight. And Nikki's a little upset tonight because we have to do this. But starting season 17, Carl, we're not talking about you again. We've given you way too many listeners. We gave you way too much of a rub.
And I am going to apologize to our listeners, for both of us, for them going over there and having to listen to that. I'm so sorry. I knew how bored you were. So sorry. Please forgive me. Move on.
Yeah, so I don't even know. The body bag thing is so cool. I can't wait. And the new shirts.
Oh, we got all kinds of good stuff coming.
We're gonna have a really cool, like, gypsy themed Nikki's working on. It's gonna be super cool t-shirt for chicks.
Yes, tank top ladies.
Yep, tank tops and tubes and all of that cool shit.
You are going to have the hoodiest hoodie you've ever hoodied.
And of course, the alien shirts are going out too.
Absolutely.
And the cool thing is, once all the merch is going out at cost, the first 100 pieces of merch go out at cost. So stay tuned, people. We got a lot of shit rolling up. We have so much shit going on. We don't have enough time to talk about it.
gonna be so great. I'm excited. I'm glad to be back. This feels good. You know, I'm ready.
Well, the
We've
other
had
thing
a long
that's
time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just going to say the other awesome thing that's going on tonight is I can hear every word. I know we're not talking over each other finally.
Oh my gosh. I do want to apologize. Last night I could not hear you and I talked over you. I'm not no disrespect, Mr. Cush.
No, it was me too. I was stomping on your ass all night last night. I feel terrible.
Sweetheart, it is your show. But then again, you do refer to us as we a lot.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, guys, when he says we, me too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thinks I'm just this lonely guy laying in my basement. I have no friends. It's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, you've got some of the coolest fucking motherfucking friends ever.
You caught us at a rebuild. You caught us with our panties down. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, they caught us a fucking very beginning of this rebuild. Very beginning. So
Season 15, season 16 were rebuild seasons. The season 17, this is the season I've been working for. This is why I've been on every night.
We've waited a long time for this. We've been doing this for a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah. And it's sad. It's sad that they think they got over on us.
Yeah, if you don't like us, then Carl, don't listen to us. But don't talk shit about how bad the programming is or whatever when you don't even know what you're talking about. You make a fucking fool out of yourself. Every person that listens to our podcast, they saw what an idiot you were. Just for the shit you were talking. It's obvious you have no clue what you're talking about.
No, not at all.
Shut your show down. Get off air. Go find a different job.
We're not steel toe. We're not some little. We live a different lifestyle. That's the other thing too that you don't understand. We don't live the lifestyle of the white picket fence.
A white picket what?
Exactly. We like to have a good time all the time.
Mm-hmm. And we do. Even when we're fucking sleeping, we're having a good time.
So a guy sent me a bunch of clips, me talking about having sex with women, and it threatened to send it to my wife.
Oh, I wonder what he'll say.
Oh God, these people are horrible. All right, how much time we got left? I know we're on a limited schedule tonight because we're on a test drive. Okay, we got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
I have this weird suspicion. This might be the greatest broadcast I think we've ever done in the history of broadcasting. What are the chances of this thing not loading?
Every chance. Every fucking chance.
We're going to go on like Blog Talk again tomorrow, sounding all staticky and shitty and going, we had the greatest podcast last night. Trust us. It was so good.
Yes. We talk over each other. You sound fantastic.
Oh, so do you. Like it's old Nikki's back. I forgot what Nikki actually sounded like on the radio.
I've missed it. It's nice to have you. Be back in a room, comfortable.
Oh, I can't wait to get back and do the sex show with this setup. Oh, I can't wait.
We got lots to talk about. We have lots and lots I've done lots of research over the years on sex and different. It's just.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can't wait to hear sexy Nikki voice back. This isn't even close to sexy Nikki yet. But it's goddamn sexy.
The voice. I got a pretty sexy voice. But no phone sex shit going on over here. I'm worth way more than that.
Yeah, I would pay for that.
I'm worth more. You couldn't afford me.
But let's keep it PC tonight. Let's not get kicked off on the first night.
Absolutely not.
I love it.
Filter, Nikki, filter.
Okay, one other thing I gotta mention one thing before we leave, and there's a guy that's harassing me like there's no tomorrow, and I don't know if you know who this guy is. I know you don't because I haven't told you about him yet. But this guy's name is Cardiff.
What is it?
Cardiff.
Cardiff.
Cardiff Electric.
Cardiff.
Cardiff. Cardiff. Cardiff. Like yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was sent some information about this guy. This guy's been talking shit, sending like crude emails, voice emails to me and shit on my phone.
What the fuck?
And this guy's nuts. So what this guy does is he goes on and he pretends he puts his lips on a potato. You remember how Conan O'Brien used to do the skits where they would cut the guy's mouth out and there would be lips behind it?
Yeah. Oh, that's creepy looking. That's silly. Go on.
So this guy goes around and he talks shit to everybody. He's like, I think he's Carl, to be honest with you, but
yeah, it probably is.
That's a whole other. We have so much information. We don't even have time to get into it tonight. But so I found out today, Cardiff Electric actually is a real company.
Okay.
And this man Cardiff is awaiting trial for murdering 2 people at a car wash.
That's fucking fantastic. Really?
This isn't, and it wasn't a intentional murder. It was a murder committed by an idiot who didn't know how to do electricity, but yet has been been an electrician for 30 years. He wired the car wash wrong. 2 people are out. They start washing their car, hits a live spark, fries them right there.
Oh my God. Oh, he's got to live with that. He's probably going fucking crazy.
He's still, I got manslaughter charges against him. He's still waiting a court date, this guy.
That's kind of sad. I'm sure if he didn't intentionally mean to kill him, that's bad. I kind of feel for him. But you're not going to send nasty emails.
Do you know what he did 3 weeks ago?
Please tell me.
The car wash killing is just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay, is he a serial killer?
3 weeks ago, a guy threw a tennis ball into his pool. Their beloved dog, Rusty, jumps in the pool to grab the ball. The dog explodes.
Explodes?
He got electrocuted. There was so much electricity in that pool, it literally exploded the dog into pieces in front of a guy and his 3 kids.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding you. This is 100% true.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
And I have a rap sheet that you wouldn't believe on this guy. But we'll just leave it at 2 tonight because I don't really have time to get into much. But
send me the file.
Maybe instead of doing shows as a potato, maybe instead of spending 24 hours a day on Twitter, maybe you should learn how to wire electricity if you're a fucking electrician.
You know, maybe the electricians union might want to step in and I don't even know what to say.
I'll tell you what.
That I've heard last night and now tonight,
I tell you what, I'm calling the Better Business Bureau on this Cardiff Electric. They sound dangerous. They've killed humans and animals.
Yes, please. Nobody call them. Oh my God.
So Cardiff Electric. Watch your ass.
There's a no.
Or else we'll tell.
Red flag.
And we know where the bodies are buried. We know a lot more, Cardiff, than we want to talk about tonight.
That's a true story.
So yes, it's been a nice revenge show tonight. I finally got to get out everything I wanted to tonight, and I want to apologize to Nikki because I talked too much tonight, but I'm so angry.
Oh, you don't ever have to apologize to me. First and foremost, you started this. You did, Johnny Cush.
And welcome to 2023.
Season 17.
Season
Marijuana
17
happy hour.
live
Sexy.
on
Marijuana
live.
Mondays.
Yes.
Munchie Wednesday. And Tickle Me Tuesday.
Ooh.
Mm,
Is it Fuck Me Friday?
fuck yeah. You know it, baby.
Semen Saturday?
Ooh, talk to me and talk slower.
S&M Sunday?
Oh, spank.
Ooh, Spanky. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. They can't handle it.
See, that's more sex talk than Carl's wife's had in over 10 years.
Yes. Sweetheart, sit down. His wife needs to sit down, listen up, and come to the good side.
All right, baby. That's it. That's our. This is the season 17 preview. Hopefully, this audio turns out. I'm really curious. Hopefully, this turns out. But traditionally, you take us off the air. So take us off the air. Before you take us off the air, though, I got a couple of things to say.
Say it.
Fuck you, Carl.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, producer Chris.
Fuck you.
I half fuck you to Blind Mike because he's blind and I feel bad for him. Just a half fuck you. And a complete fuck you to Cardiff. Now you can take us off the air. I feel better. And then tomorrow night, we're going to get off on the Triple XX show.
He said, get off. I want to thank everyone for listening to the Marijuana Happy Hour. Thank you, Jenny Cush, as always, for being a fantastic host. And fuck you, Carl.